and welcome back. I am your host with the most, TheChronicToast. Today we are diving right back into Wreckfest. Oh yeah, man, I'm excited. We last episode we finished technically getting enough points to close out the regional juniors and move on to the national amateurs, which is pretty darn cool. That being said, before we do that, we're going to try to finish out a few more of these series here. We attempted the lawnmower race challenge, settle it in the dirt. Words are hard. We came in second, so we're going to leave that alone for now. Banger Racing, Banger Blitz, Madman Stadium Figure 8. This should be a lot of fun. We have two vehicles that we can try out. We've got our buggy down here, which is 164. I love this paint scheme on this. The way this is set up, this thing often gets one of the right front or left front wheels off the ground. Three-wheeling is a good feeling. Not sure it's the best for a figure 8. The hearse, which is a vehicle from the DLC. This is pretty fun. It's got wide front wheels, and it's got slightly narrower rear wheels, it feels like. Just the way that it handles, you can really sling this thing around, which is pretty good. Good times indeed is something that I really appreciate this. So we're going to take this out there. We're not going to do anything with the lawnmower. That would not end very well. Now we don't have to worry about the garage. We've got this thing kitted out as a 164 rated Class C vehicle, just like our 161 rocket that we had earlier. Everything is going to be, normal and all that fun stuff. So we're going to come up here to the event, and we'll see what happens. Looks like we're going to have some pretty decent competition as far as what we're going to do. We got to go from one place to the next, and so on and so forth. Difficulty, everything's here on expert. We're definitely going to leave that alone for the moment. 3.1, 4.9. I think that'll be enough to get us to where we got to go. And again, once we kind of finish through these series, we'll reevaluate kind of the difficulty and kind of take a poll on what the viewership is seeing, where they'd like us to struggle a little bit more. Just let me know if you have ideas or opinions. Please post it in the comment section down below, and all that fun stuff. So let's hit that go button. We're going to come up here and go up into third person. Slam that throttle. Here we go. And jumping up and down and around and trying to get over here. Carnival is upset about us, and Maui is, I'm not sure what they're doing. We are just spinning those rear wheels out, man, in second gear. Strangelove, oh gosh. Watch out for them. Oh, man, Maui, get out of here, man. Oh, bad mistakes. We're already in a bad spot. You can see up on the top left at 11 out of 16. We will not pass. There we go. We just got to be in the top half. That's all we got to do. I'll be happy with that. This thing is not wanting to turn as well as I would hope for. So we're going to use that e-brake to try to get the drift going. And Lips over here is just, oh my gosh. They are just wrecking themselves. They do not want me to succeed. Oh my goodness. We got some very, very good banger racers going on here. Man, just trying to get the power down with this thing is very, very difficult. Grandmaster B-Funk is doing all right. I'm just trying to get ahead. I don't think we're going to successfully succeed at this. This is unfortunate. They're just focused on putting me in the wall, man. Oh, that's not good. No. Oh, man. That's a bummer. We just got dogpiled. Everybody just wanted to just put us in the wall. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. We failed. We failed to approach that in a successful way. Man, that's a bummer. Well, we'll leave that for now. We'll move on to something else. We might come back to that. Demolition Racing Canyon Crash Fest. That looks like a lot of fun. What do we have for cars that are eligible for this? We've got our Rammer down here. We've got our pickup truck. We do have our rocket. So again, we will try to do what we can with that. It's always a lot of fun. That's kind of what I want to have the goal be. Words are hard. I'm legit excited about this. Crash Canyon's a lot of fun. There's always something weird, crazy, zany that happens here. So we're going to dive on in, and we're going to see if we can't complete this race today successfully. Looks like it's going to be a series of 3 as well. No worries there. And we're near the back, which is unfortunate, but we'll see what we can do to get around some of these cars. Boppler up there, that's a pretty cool name. And again, I want to kind of get on the inside here and sneak by if we can. There's Chap, there's Wild Style, and then of course there's Boppler there as well. So Alpine Star up here. I don't want to be on the wall. Leave me alone, Mr. Van. Come on, man. I do not need to be set up and pushed around. Here's Alpine Star. We're going to brake a little bit in advance as they're just trying to push us up there. Nuggy, oh man. It's actually a really cool paint scheme on that car. Looks like it's flames, but it looks like it's mostly rust. Oh gosh, come on, man. Don't put me in the wall. It's just a race. We're good. We're good. And then just try to hammer through, even if you kind of blow the apex a little bit. I just do not want to get T-boned or basically follow on or followed in and just where they use me for braking. That's painful. That's painful. We are already damaging our car a little bit visually. Thankfully, we're still at 100% functionally speaking, which is pretty cool. So no worries there. Oh gosh, that looks scary. We're coming up on it. Turn 3, lap 3. Words are hard. I'm really focusing really difficultly. Oh man, I'm just trying to get this thing to work around here. The Rocket's a fast car that has a pretty decent handling line, I feel. But man, you lose so much time in the corners just with the littlest bit of pivots that is just very difficult. Kind of the angle that you get a slide and you start to lose forward momentum is really, really finicky. Not that you're going to spin out, it's just it's going to affect your lap times. And so just trying to do what I can to get that to meander through. Obviously, it's working. 33.342. We're doing all right. We did get the fastest lap time. Yeah, by I think about 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. Ooh. That's a fun track, though. It's a fun track. So we're back in Crash Canyon. The question is, where are we at with standings? I don't see points just yet. See, do we see anyone down here that we know? We got Wild Style, basically a few others. Hollywood Hank, no one that I actually recognize from racing against before, other than the previous mission. That's a good car back there. We got some good cars behind us. The question is, are they going to focus on racing or are they going to get caught up in wrecking? And we'll have to deal with that. So, doing okay. We do have the advantage because we are up front. Likely because we got the fastest time. I'm not really sure how they set the field. If anyone out there knows how that works, please post in the comment section down below. I would really be curious to know how that works so that we can either kind of sandbag that system intentionally for future episodes or theories and race styles, or just in general just better understand kind of what makes this game tick. That'd be pretty darn cool. So here we go. We're coming up here. Hit that e-brake a little bit, kind of blasting through this corner. Again, it's not really the best race line, but I do want to get in and through that transition point where we can't just be dogpiled in. And we are just walking away from this race right now. We are just walking away with this. And it feels good, but it kind of feels not so good at the same time. Oh my goodness, craziness going on back there. Cars all over the place. Someone's on their side. We've got this car fully upgraded. We just had our best lap. Here we go. Kind of work through, get onto this embankment, get a little bit more forward traction and action, and try to get through here without getting jumped on with cars that are coming out of their lane. Doing all right so far. Lap 3. Oh my gosh, there is an outlaw. Those cars can be really fast. They just have no strength, no structure. So if they get hit, they're going to fall apart on you every single time. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, we've just walked away with this all the way from the start to the beginning based on our lap times. And 33.644. Wow, 3 seconds faster. That's crazy. That's crazy. Going on to the finals, what do we see here? Do we see anyone else that we recognize? It looks like we are still in number 1 location here. We do have another rammer up there at 160, so we got to watch out for drag. The sweeper's pretty good, but it likes to drift a lot more, so we got to watch out for drag. Is going to be our closest competition, possibly Admiral 1 in the hearse. We'll see. Drag does not appear to be near us though, so they're going to have a little bit of work to get through that stuff. We're up front. We've got clear racing territory, so we just got to not get dogpiled on. But have you noticed, ladies and gents, that the time of day has shifted? That's right. You can tell that this series of events is taking place over the course of a day where different things are set up, which is pretty darn cool. It's those little attention to details which I really appreciate. It's just a lot of fun. We're gonna try to take the the close line. I'm not convinced it's gonna be the fastest way through, but oh man, we're doing all right. Our car is. I'm just gonna slam it in through here, drift up to the point up here where it starts to take over that back suspension. We can get a big, nice straight shot through here. Oh man, there's that hearse back there near the back of the pack. Not something we have to worry about, it looks like. Drag is in fourth. That is the power of that 160 rated Rammer. Again, the Rammer is a super solid car. If you get the chance, definitely pick one up if you're looking for a first vehicle to buy in this game. I haven't raced with it yet here in the career mode, but just in general for overall races, it's not going to be your quickest C-Class car, but it is going to be your most universal, and it is going to be very, very consistent on its handling lines. You know exactly how the car is going to respond to different setups and chassis inputs and stuff and steering inputs. It's just solid all the way through. Pretty darn cool. We're going to go internal here for a little bit. This is pretty cool. I gotta say, which is awesome, it feels good, man. It feels good. Oh, it's so awesome. So if you'd like to see me do a lot more in-person stuff, let me know, and we can probably try to tackle that for some adventures and different races. Watching part of the carnage is kind of half the fun, but for the moment, there's some still things that are outstanding. And oh gosh, we're gonna go this way, I guess. Sure. This is not ideal. We are off track. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made, man. Not good. Not good at all. I hope that counted. I hope that counted. Otherwise, we're going to be in for... Yeah, looks good. I was going to say, otherwise, this race is not going to go in our favor. Oh, man, we are losing it. We just got to hang on to it. That's all we got to do. There's a car coming up behind us. It's Nork again. What is happening up here? I do not want... I do not want, man. Nork is catching up to us, or at least it was. He's right. That's not him. Right behind him. So we've got 1.5 laps to go. Traffic is starting to get quite a bit squiggly up here. People are getting quite a bit more aggressive. And we're working through this. We're almost done with this race. We've got about 1 minute left to go, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, man. We're on the last lap. The last 30 minutes. 30 seconds. Here we go. Working our way through. Oh, big accident. We're working our way around. We're in first. Oh, man. That was almost really, really bad. Cars are everywhere. Everything's not going good. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. We're going to cross this line. I think we're going to be finishing it up right there. Nicely done indeed. Oh, man. 34.25 seconds. That is pretty darn quick. And we did some pretty darn good stuff right there. There it is. Oh, yeah. Not quite to level 44, but we did do just enough to make it work. Final position out of that 4-race heat is first place. We didn't do any of the 2 bonus targets, but we did get 200 out of 200 points. That's pretty darn good. So as a recap, we tried the Banger Blitz. It didn't work out so well. Demolition Racing, we did that, and it worked, which is pretty darn cool. So today's episode is a little bit of a short episode. Next episode, I want to make sure that we've got enough stuff here that we can tackle. So if we find a car, we'll do front-wheel drive. But next episode, we will do the Challenge Couch Craze, and, of course, the Micro Madness. So, and then we'll be diving on to the National Amateurs. Oh, man, I'm so excited. So thank you again very much, everybody, for stopping on by. It's very much appreciated. And as always, we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Aw, yeah.